You know what I'm saying? They're doing doctors, lawyers. It's so much. We spend so much money.
We spend the most money out of all the races.
So we got it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? We can do it. We got it. We just got to stop thinking it's all about self. You know what I'm saying? We got to realize that this mission that we're on is not about just us. We're part of the mission, but it's not just about us.
You have to share with others.
Yes. And we got to understand we got another generation coming. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my friend today because I was, my daughter got on my nerves. Because, our kids, back then when I was growing up, we didn't have, it wasn't easy for us to get access to a lot of stuff. So we had to go out there and get it. We had to go out there and work for it. We had to go out there and just get it. We had to go get it. Now, our kids they don't have to go get it. It's right there in front of them. Right there in front of them. Go Google it. That's what my friend said. He's like, Google it. All you have to do is Google it. It's right there. And we got to understand there's another generation that is coming. We need to teach them. It's already there for you. Just got to go get it. It's right there in front of you. We don't have to go through. They don't have to go through that. And then they can have it. So, and that's what my mission is to realize it's not about me. This on this show and talking and doing things on the weekend with the community and and it helps me too because I'm learning. Every day I'm learning. When I go out there into the community, I'm learning about I'm meeting different people. And it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It really is. And we have to learn how to just stop being so divided, man, and just come together because we got it.
And the thing is, if we come together, then we don't have to worry about what 45 is doing.
Ooh.
That's the part that,
Because we are so emotional, like...
It's like we don't understand that we have enough resources. And that's why we are really pushing this, making the hoods great again. Because we can create our own. I've talked to so many people in the last 2 weeks from different parts of the country where they have the hoods also. Because hoods is everywhere. It's not just Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
It's a misconception.
It's just different. It just look different.
It's in hoods are in Omaha and Oklahoma City. It's in Long Beach. It's in, I was just talking to some people in Long Beach today, and they adopted a school and everything, and it was just exciting about that. And it's just like we can take care of.
Talk about that. I want to talk about that. The Adopt a School initiative.
Okay, Adopt a School initiative is an initiative that we created. Because we know that some of our youth, the challenges they have going to school as it is, peer pressure, bullying, just the regular educational day, learning and stuff like that, the struggles of learning. They have some burdens that have nothing to do with that. I know a lot of people don't know that some kids, they'll go to school, at 8 in the morning. And then they'll come home at 4. So from 4 to 8 in the morning, they have nothing to eat.
Wait a minute, when they get out of school from 4 to 8?
Yeah, that means if they don't eat, they only eat at school because they don't have food at home.
I can testify to that.
So that is that is very disturbing in the United States, and it's a big problem. Hunger with the youth is a big problem. So that is one. Number 2 is toiletries. A lot of the families can't afford toiletries. So in turn, sometimes, especially with boys, young boys, they come to school and they may not have deodorant on or something. So in turn, they know it. They smell themselves or whatever. Yeah. So then that demeans them in a personal way, so they can't even focus on school because they have this other burden. They can't focus on their schoolwork. So what we wanted to do was create Adopt a School program where we really are going to go full throttle with it. The beginning of the school year. The school year is about to end, and we have different programs that we are going to be implementing across the country. We have adopted 182 schools now across the country. And one is going to be, of course, we're going to have extra food at the schools where parents can come and get some of that food and take it home so they can make sure that the kids have a nourishment meal. Number two, the toiletry pantry. It will have extra uniforms. It will have underwear because some of the younger ones, they may use the bathroom on themselves and then they have to smell like that the rest of the day.
My son been there.
So we'll have baby wipes, different things like that. We're going to have all these different toiletries in these schools that we're adopting, the pantry. And then the other ones would be each of the schools will have a back to school drive, and we will be giving SUT back to school backpacks away in the month of August and September because some of the schools up north go back to school late. And then we have Fall Festival or Halloween, whatever you consider, whatever you want to call it. In October. And then we're going to have, in November, a turkey giveaway for the parents. Make sure that the parents that can't afford it have turkeys for Thanksgiving. And then in December, our normal toy giveaway and adopt families. And then we got, within the whole year, we'll have mentoring going on. We'll have reading to children going on. And we are going to be trying to do some things like have our own spelling bees and different contests and stuff for the neighborhoods and stuff. And then going back into the new year, 2018, get everybody involved in the importance of Martin Luther King Day and get involved in some type of Martin Luther King Day activity. If they want to do something for Valentine's Day, then they can do that, and then coming around and do Easter, another Easter egg hunt. So it's a yearly process. Some of the schools may do summer events. One summer event, I know Cleveland and Detroit and Indianapolis and Columbus for sure wants to do that. So it's just getting adopting a school and being part of it, even if it's not a school that you or your kids or anybody that is directed towards you, because again, that is another purpose. That's having a purpose.
Mission.
So the mission, the person, mission is just, the mission has to be greater than you. If the mission is not greater than you, you are really not doing anything.
And that's the thing, your mission is bigger than me just going out and just volunteering. It's bigger than that. It's because you gotta understand, we gotta understand our mission is because we may go out somewhere and because we get people that are not appreciative, or they might say something, or they have some kind of mental challenge and stuff. And sometimes folks who's supposed to be on their mission get they get beside themselves, or they might go off on a person, or might just bring some negative towards In
the 6 years I've been doing this, I never went off on a client. That's what I call them.
Okay.
A client that we are serving. Yeah. And they backlash on us because you don't know what their burden is. Yeah. That's a serious burden. I was there. That burden is like no other. If you don't know where the next meal, you sleeping, all that, and then you got the regular just outside. Because you're going to
go home back to your warm bed and your food and all that stuff. So, you're going back.
So this is how I've always looked at it. If somebody asks for, I'm just saying, they said, give me $5. Can I have $5? And I know for a fact that they're going to probably take that $5 across the street to the gas station and go get them a beer. Mm-hmm. That's none of my business.
Yeah,
I did what God put on my heart to do, and that is to give. Mm-hmm. Now, what they do after that, that's between him or her and God. Now, I did my part. So that notion that you can't, you don't supposed to give to people that stand on the corners and all that stuff and everything, that's none of my business.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
I'm here to serve a purpose. Now, that purpose might be good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
But after they walk out that door, that's none of my business right there. Whatever they do. As long as I did what I was supposed to do. If I had to give, then I'm going to give.
Exactly.
Now, there is a misconception, and this is something that everybody has to understand. We, Simply United Together, is not the government. We are not the government. Meaning, if we can help, we will assist, most definitely. Like I said, different people, same purpose, Simply United.
Yeah.
But there'll be times that we're not going to be able to assist. Yeah. So in turn, that means that we cannot be Superman to everybody.
Yeah.
If we could, we would.
Yeah.
If we had a budget of give me $1 billion and I will smash the whole community. I would have everybody. They talking about what they thought was going to happen when President Obama was
the president. It would be happening. Misconception. Yeah.
But we cannot help everybody. Yeah. That doesn't mean that we are bad people.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that I am a bad person because I couldn't help you.
Yeah.
That is the thing that, in the position I'm in, that is the one thing that I really get a lot is because we can't help every single person. And when they come to get some assistance, it might be on a day where we have it.
Yeah.
And there might be a day that we don't. Doesn't mean that either one was, planned. It was just how it fell.
Exactly. And that's that's what that's what we have to realize, that if you got it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Help. If you don't have it, just say it. Just say, exactly. I don't have it. But if you have your time, that's more important. Yeah. Your time, you cannot get time back.
Yeah,
time cannot be paid back. So when you give your time, that's given.
That is the one thing right there. Listen, if you don't have anything to give, participate. Mm-hmm. Participate. It is a shame that we've done over 4,600 events in 6 years.
In 6 years.
4,600 events. So that means that's 52 weeks in a year times 6. So that means that we've probably been in existence almost 300 weeks. All right. So think about that. 300 weeks, and you divide that into 4,600 events. Mm-hmm. But in the 6 years that this has been going on, I guarantee you it's still like NAACP, a church, or maybe even some jobs. Mm-hmm. The top 10% does majority of the work, and the rest of them, they fall in and follow what's going on. But what we're challenging people is to get involved. Mm-hmm. Carve your own niche. If you have an idea, if you say, hey, you know what? I want to go to a senior citizen home and I want to play jacks with them. We will create an event for that. And then you can go ahead and let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. But don't sit and watch and maybe put a thumbs up or a like on post. I don't care about no likes on no posts.
Me either.
We want you to participate.
Yeah.
Because we're so broad, and we're going to be at this place, and we're going to be at this place, and we have our fundraising program and stuff. So it was just good. Like I told Quill, I said, we're fundraising at the University of Georgia yesterday, and I'm way up, high up at the stadium. I hit Quill up and said, put the, hit live so we can see what's going on in the garden, because that is, it's a domino effect. Mm-hmm. We fundraise, because then we fundraise and we put it back into the community.
Yeah.
That notion we need to clear up too. We're not rich.
Okay.
SUT is not rich. And you may think we're rich because we do so many events. Yeah. Yes, we have done